The State Duma will consider the next government package, which was introduced in order to adjust the current legislation in response to those restrictive measures on those sanctions that were imposed on our country, our commercial legal entities and individuals in general. Analyzing what is happening, we can say that the purpose of the introduction of these sanctions is to provoke serious growth. Social tension. It is our task to prevent this from spreading panic among our citizens. Therefore, today the state and all government officials should turn their faces to our citizens and lend a helping hand, and today they are making certain decisions, introducing social support measures, business support measures for individual industries. It is necessary to have a normal, accessible, understandable explanatory work so that every citizen understands what he, in particular, is supposed to do, what state support measures, so that business understands how all the decisions that are taken will be implemented in practice, but also for everything that is now being proposed. The Trier faction constantly forms and sends its proposals to the Oberste, and some of them I will also now voice. We believe that it is necessary today to temporarily at least restrict the activities of bailiffs in terms of the seizure of accounts, both of our citizens in the framework of enforcement proceedings, and legal entities, except in cases where funds are collected from those who have to pay alimony, or for damage to health. It is necessary to temporarily at least prohibit the seizure to implement within the framework of enforcement proceedings. Any objects, such as the absence of which or the arrest of which may affect the efficiency of the business. Just yesterday we received a response from Primorsky Krai. Bailiff in the framework of enforcement proceedings. Instead of the business owner. The owner of the bookstore to recover 10,000 there 100,000 rubles arrested the property. The building was arrested and exposed. There was this building for auction. The only goal is to help a neighboring merchant. This building should be handed over to him. Such officials should be expelled today. These are saboteurs. This is an indulger of the sanctions war that has been unleashed against our country today should be morally immoral. The reboot of the entire bureaucratic apparatus and the most severe purge, if those who are today those officials who are in positions today do not understand that the time is when you can show some kind of swagger, arrogant attitude. It's gone. We live in modern new realities and it is necessary to unite together, unite in order to exhibit in this difficult time and any manifestation of personal interest. Delaying the consideration of documents creating artificial obstacles should be seen as indulging all those hostile reactions, measures and decisions that exist today. The Trier factions will continue to work actively, their bills have been prepared, but we will express our position on each bill today. We are discussing all those bills. 8 pieces. They were introduced by the government of the whole, but in general, we can say there will be support from the Trier faction. Although we have some concerns, for example, if we talk about the construction industry, the easing of the evaluation regime should not lead to any abuse and then the implementation of dubious projects in practice. As for the social, the treasury is here, we need to support it with both hands and faster. To implement all this so that everyone has the opportunity to quickly understand what he is supposed to do on the state line, on the municipal line, what social support measures, what benefits, what monthly payments, etc., including without the application procedure. Rather, it is necessary to enter and collect less documents. Today, the interdepartmental exchange allows citizens to assign payments promptly. I receive information from those databases that exist today in departments in the government in ministries does not require additional certificates for, respectively, relevant decisions. Thanks.